The call came from my neighbor, Mr. Rafiq, at exactly 9:07 a.m. "Check your cameras at 2 p.m. today," he said. His voice was unusually tight. "Trust me, you don't want to miss it." "Check the cameras? Why?" I asked, confused. "No questions," he replied, then hung up. I shrugged it off. Maybe a prank. Maybe some neighborhood mischief. But curiosity gnawed at me all morning. By 1:45 p.m., I was sitting in front of my laptop, the security camera feed already pulled up. I had 3 cameras covering the driveway, the front porch, and the backyard. Everything looked normal. Trees swayed in the wind, a cat prowled past the gate, nothing unusual. And then 2 p.m. hit. The driveway camera flickered. A sleek black car slowly pulled up. I leaned forward, squinting. The driver's door opened, and my heart froze. It was my wife, Aaliyah. She wasn't supposed to be home yet. She had told me she was going out for groceries, alone. But she wasn't alone. A man stepped out of the passenger seat. Handsome, slightly older, confident. He waved at someone across the street, someone who I didn't recognize, then grabbed her hand. And they kissed. Not a peck. A deep, familiar kiss. I felt my chest tighten, my stomach churn. I couldn't move. My hands shook. I wanted to shout, to smash the laptop. But I kept watching. She got into the car with him, drove off. My cameras captured the license plate. I didn't recognize the car. I didn't care. Then the neighbor's voice came back in my head. "Check every Tuesday." Every Tuesday. It wasn't random. She had been meeting him for weeks, maybe months, at exactly this time. My trust, my home, my life, destroyed one predictable Tuesday at a time. I didn't know what to do. Call her? Confront her? Pretend I never saw anything? I spent the rest of the afternoon going over every frame, every angle, trying to piece together the pattern. It was horrifying how precise it was. The man would always park at the corner. Aaliyah would sneak out from behind the grocery store aisle, or sometimes from the library parking lot. And then I saw something even worse. One Tuesday, the camera captured him entering our building, walking to her apartment while she was supposedly working late. They had a key. She had given him a key. Everything was a lie. Every excuse, every late-night meeting she claimed was for work. I felt my hands clench into fists. Then I did the only thing I could think of. I backed up all the footage, saved it on multiple drives, locked them away, not to confront her yet, not for revenge. I needed proof. By 7 p.m. that evening, she came home, pretending nothing had happened. "Hey, honey," she said, smiling. "How was your day?" I stared at her. "Fine," I said quietly. "Very fine." She frowned. "You look tired. Everything okay?" I nodded slowly, pretending. "Yes, just work." Every Tuesday from then on, I checked the cameras. And every Tuesday, my heart broke a little more. By the time I had collected enough evidence, I realized something. It wasn't just betrayal. It was a pattern, a routine, a lie repeated so often it became a second life for her. I confronted her months later, with the evidence in hand, the photos, videos, timestamps, everything. Her face went pale. I can explain," she stammered. I shook my head. "I don't need an explanation. I needed to see the truth." And in that moment, I realized the neighbor hadn't just given me a tip. He had saved me from years of illusions. Because sometimes, the hardest truth isn't discovering someone loves someone else. It's discovering they never loved the life they shared with you. And every Tuesday at 2 p.m., my world had been quietly destroyed frame by frame.